Hi guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to backup and restore your router. So you need to click on Files, click Backup, and by default all backups are encrypted, and this is to prevent unauthorized access to your backup, because the backup file contains all the passwords for your router and also like user ID, Wi-Fi password. All of those passwords are in the backup file. However, if you don't want to encrypt your backup, you can check this box that says don't encrypt. However, for this tutorial we're going to encrypt the backup. We're going to give this backup a name. We're going to call it first backup. And a password. The password, we don't need to set a password, because by default the backup will be encrypted with the password of the router. So the same password that you use to log into the router, the backup will be encrypted with it. However, you can actually enter a different password for your router for the backup if you want to. But for this tutorial we're not going to do that. So click backup, and now we have created a backup of the router. There's another way of doing a backup of your router, and that is through the terminal. Click new terminal, and the command to do this backup is export space file equal and the file name. So we're going to call this first export, and then enter. So the difference between export and the regular backup is that the configuration of your router is exported to a text file, which is really a script, and that script can be loaded back onto your router. So I'm going to show you that. So there are two files now, and in order to view the file, we're going to move these files to our desktop. So we're going to open your desktop, and then we're going to click and hold and drag these two files onto your desktop. So you realize that the extension one of the file has a .backup and the other has a .rsc. So the rsc is a script file. So I'm going to open it and let you see what it looks like. All right, so this is the file. So you realize it's a script. So these commands can be executed from the terminal. So you could actually copy these settings and paste it at the terminal, and it will be applied. So all right, let us try and copy this. I'm going to open a new terminal, paste, and then press enter. So say I'm going to change. So you want to change the range. So this script allows you to change the configuration of your router before importing it. So that's one of the advantages of exporting as a script versus the regular backup. So say we're going to use a different range. So we're going to use 2 to say 3. Enter. So there's a pool that has already have the name DHCP, so we won't be able to restore it with that name. So you could change it to DHCP2 and press enter. So now we have imported the settings as a new DHCP pool. So in this tutorial you don't need to worry about what are pools and DHCP and so forth. We get to that in another tutorial. In order to restore the regular backup, you would highlight the backup, then click restore, and it will ask you for the password. So the password, you need to type the password for your router right here and then click restore. Then your router will reboot and then the restoration process will start. So that is how you back up and restore your router. And that's it for this tutorial, and stay tuned for more tutorial like this, and thanks for watching.